Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Goldens in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce a stunning boy we have for sale. This is Mr. Brown of Delilah and Finley's litter. He was born March 17th, so he's just graduated Puppy Academy, and he's enrolled in our most popular training program called Canine College. And so we know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 767, 7 being that he is dependent. He is a puppy that loves to be held. He loves to snuggle, loves to cuddle. His tail is wagging all the time. He loves to be with us. He is a dog that's very affectionate, very emotional, just a very sweet boy. Activity-wise, he's very balanced. He's a 6 out of 10. We give him just slightly outgoing, but as you can see, he is not hyper. He is not high energy. He does have energy and will play, but he's also very mature and calm. So he's almost a 5 out of 10, but I give him just slightly a little bit more outgoing. Then he is calm and laid back, but he's very balanced with his energy level. He's kind of best of both worlds. And then he is confident. He's a 7 out of 10. Typically, puppies this calm are going to be more shy and timid. He's actually doing really well in training, as we're going to show you in a little bit. And he's very confident. Size-wise, his mom is 60 pounds, which is an average-sized girl. His dad is actually our biggest boy that we have. I don't think he's going to get that big. I think he's going to be 75 to 80 pounds. He may get up to 85 pounds like his dad, but if I had to put a number on it, I'd say in the upper 70s is a good guess. But he has a big blocky head, solid light cream coat. He's just absolutely stunning. Now he's able to go home after graduating Canine College, which is training till 16 weeks of age. That's July 7th. The second training level is Master's Program, training till 20 weeks of age. That's August 4th. And the third training level is Doggy Doctorate, training till 6 months of age, and that's September 17th. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Delilah and Finley. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize each of the parents. We talk about their health clearances, their pedigrees, their personalities. You can learn all about them on their pages. What I'd like to do now is to summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're going to show Mr. Brown in training as of right now. He's doing incredible, especially for being 12 weeks old and a boy. They grow enormously over the next 3 or 4 weeks, so he's going to do even better and better. But we're going to go ahead and describe the program, show him off, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're going to show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Mr. Brown, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures we just took of him. Right above the most recent pictures are his prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding those prices. So on this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video are not necessarily his prices. You do need to look at his page right above his pictures. You'll see the prices for each training level. And then right below this video is a link. It says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Mr. Brown of Delilah and Finley's litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.